What's up, hip hop world? This is Glenn Legacy Davis with a special announcement, man, for y'all, for the world, for everybody, man. Peace, love, and unity. To the ancestors, much love. KRS-One, keep doing your thing. I'd like to start by saying, whether you know it or not, this is a fact. Governments are built on nothing but total control. Total control. Power and money, competition, which equals disagreements, which equals corruption and war, and unbalanced, unstable citizens, straight up. It's set up to totally suppress society. Citizens living day-to-day stressed and tensed, more depressed, and, getting involved in more misdemeanor crimes and violent crimes at that. There's more crimes, this is what they want. It makes the system operate. Because every law you break, they take their money back. You see? Money is never, truly yours. You're the slave that keeps the money flowing, straight up. You're the slave that keeps that money pumping through the system. Yeah, keep it coming back to us, and you just borrow it and fling it back to us a little bit. No matter what you do, job, tax, whatever. The government, it's like the government saying, we're trying to create more jobs. Sincerely, they try to say that, Trump, whoever, we're trying to create more jobs. It's like saying we need more cornfields, and money's made of cotton. Cottonfields, not cornfields, cornfields. Well, money's made of cotton. Look it up. Do the math. It's sad to say we have to work, but we do have to work. We do have to work in this society. Take a good look at the picture, To live in a home, most of us slave for someone else to gain. Like CEOs, big businesses, and corporations. We live in a home working for somebody else's gain. Like big corporate CEOs and managers. It's not even ours. We're, okay, so you get the picture. Actually, we don't own anything. Maybe small material items, they say we earned them, But still, man, we're barely surviving, day to day, pay to pay. There's more depression today than any time in the history of the government. Straight up. There's more depression today than any time in the history of our United States government. And all our citizens are doing is fighting amongst each other, ourselves, in family homes, on the streets. All we're doing is fighting amongst ourselves. It's making us more stressed, more violent, more corrupt. And it's, this leads me to one thing, and I'll tell you what, this is straight up. All this leads to is hip-hop culture, the culture of hip-hop. Hip-hop is extremely powerful. It's so powerful that hip-hop can change a nation. That's why the birthplace of hip-hop in New York, now, they're like flung it overseas and shit, like straight up. It's overseas. Hip-hop's all over the world. But in its own country, it's kicked out. Because here it is, the government's built on just corruption. Power and control. It is what it is. Hip-hop begins in the soul. If we can start organizing and building on the spiritual side of hip-hop, along with the elements, and start grouping and planning, in due time, we could be the cure for our diseased citizens, our diseased boys, our diseased friends, our diseased society. We could be the cure for it. They can't help their way of life because it's stressful. Yes, they can. You can help. You can. Start working on your inner self. Come to realize all the obstacles in life and challenges you face is only a test to your spiritual self-gain, really. It's all it is. You know, gain through, like, positivity, through giving, caring, love, you know, apply as many good positive attributes, I could say. Apply as many good positive attributes to yourself in this world, in your soul, in this world today. You know, you can, because the universe works according to your actions, choices, and your will to overcome negative energy, which lies in some of your friends out there. You know that. You know, they try to gossip on you, and that's evil. There's negative energy in people, and there's positive energy that vibrates constantly. If you can gain your soul with positive energy, you'll make it, brother or sister, friend. Listen to me. You know, I suggest all of you out there, my people, like on Facebook, I'm sending this to, and all around the world, that we should submerge ourselves more in hip hop. Get deep into the knowledge and the cultural ways of hip hop, the spiritual foundation of hip hop. Because you know, even myself, I'm working on it myself. I'm trying to shine with it, but I'm working slow, and you know, I'm building. I know I am. But it takes time. It takes time for everybody. But the only way to win in the world today is through spiritual power. The only way to win, be successful, and beat every obstacle that comes your way, because our government's built that way, is to have spiritual being and power. Your spiritual being can glide through life. Glide through life. You can actually help people, give more, share more, be yourself, show your loving side, and I tell you what, work on your inner soul, gain your love. I can say I love somebody, but inside I mean it, but how do I really present it and fully affect it? That's what I'm working on. That's what we all need to work on. I got it. I'm getting there. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, the world today, for everybody in the world, not just my friends on Facebook, the only way to win is spiritual abundancy within yourself. Gain spiritual power, and we will beat the hate, the negativity, the war in the world. Peace, love, and unity. Legacy. One.